Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 28 of the Abandoned Kids Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And in this part, I'm hoping we are going to have a birthday for Amelia. I did play through most of Sunday. You may notice that it's 6:30 in the evening. I just essentially had her working on her emotional control because she had finished the empathy at the end of the last part and had been working on emotional control too. So she essentially went between jogging to clear mind and writing in her little journal to try and work on it. So if we check in here, you'll see that she's just under, and she has done the other 3. Conflict resolution I find very difficult to do if you don't have people you can meet to help fix poor relationships, and we've met a few people but not that many. So I am going to, I think I maybe already set her up to go jog to clear mind. Nope, she just came back. So let's try that again. So she just finished doing some jogging to clear mind. So let's have her keep going. And just while we're on the sort of, I did read the frogs. I had forgotten to do that in the last couple of parts. So over like the night and the day I had that. So they have quite a few more, which we will sell, I will sell before the end of the day to make sure they're not in their inventory and having their bills be too high. Maybe I should just do that now just to be on the safe side. And then I plan and hope to do at least, I think I'm going to have enough money to renovate and do the extension, but I'm going to do that when it's after they get their bills, because the bills are based on the lot value. So it's better to have the money be in their like be here and not in the value of the house until they have until they've got their bills for this week. And then by next week, they'll have earned enough money that they'll be able to afford the extra bills that there will be, because I am, as I've mentioned in the last couple of parts at least, waiting for these plasma fruit trees to be ready to harvest. And also I need Amelia to work on her vampire, to finish and max her vampire lore skill so that she can make the cure. And then I have had some luck, depending on how good the quality the cures are. They do cost $2,500 to make, so we need to make sure we have money back for that. How did that go? Not quite. Just not quite. But I see the poor girl's a little bit hungry, so I'll let her get her some leftovers. I'm really wanting to have a birthday party for her, but maybe I don't know. I really don't know what to say, because Brian, I want him to go to school because he hasn't gone to school yet, because we aged him up on Friday, and the other kids can take a vacation day, though they actually don't have very much vacation time left, so it'd be better for them to go. And I had said that I could have Brian write an excuse note for Amelia, so I don't know. It's just getting kind of late for a party. When she's finished, we don't even have a birthday cake made, and I've had bad luck with birthday cakes being made during parties. The people who come eat some of it right off the bat, so, I don't want to do that. So she would need to make it beforehand, so this might be a late party, and she hasn't quite mastered that emotional control. So either we'll just have a private party with the family, or we'll maybe invite some people. And I noticed when I was coming into my save that I had put the other family that had the teen and the sibling and the toddler siblings next door, and then I end up having to add like a father and grandfather to the house. They're not there anymore. Only the grandfather is there, and the father and all the kids moved out because in one of the other parts where we were having a party, their nanny seemed to have entered into a relationship with the father, and they seem to have moved in with him. So they're in Forgotten Hollow. They don't live across the street anymore. So much for me putting, kids in the neighborhood. They're not there. They're gone. So I had MCC in my game, which is just temporarily out. I haven't had a chance. I've been sort of doing some bug testing and stuff like that, so I don't have it in my game at the moment because of that. So we'll see. Hopefully by, depending on how long this takes, I might just play through the night and get the bills, and then we can maybe have the build in the next part. But they're not going to have the oodles of money that I'm hoping they will have, though they could have a bit more, because while we're waiting for that, I can have Amelia do some painting because they fixed the street gallery, so we can now get a 300% markup on our paintings as opposed to just selling them, on the stand at the value that they are. So that will also help them with some money. But like I said, right now I really want her just to finish that last little tick of that emotional control. I am going to have her write in the journal again, and hopefully that will help. And luckily we got the right type of frog. I misclicked. Should really put that other frog into the family, inventory container. We don't really need it in her inventory. The little storage box is where I should put it, just to have that in case I decide I want to try and complete a collection. So I had kept one of them back, but we really don't need it in her inventory to do that. That doesn't really help. And Brian, he's working on his motor aspiration, and Sylvia has completed all of her aspirations. So she's, I'm going to have her work on some of her character values before we age her up. And I think she's not actually been, I think she just aged up like a sim week ago, or I think we aged up Eric a sim week ago. So they do have, because I said I would keep them at least on like the normal lifespan at a minimum. They had certain goals they had to meet before they would age up, but at a minimum they'll stay their respective ages for the lifespan that they would normally be under a normal lifespan. I am playing on long. So, let's see. And Brian, I have him working on, he got his logic skill. I had him read the handiness book, and it got him through it really, really high. But he didn't actually, it didn't tick it off as reading a book. So that was gone. That's not something that's there. So let me take a look at what his skills are. He had worked on archaeology. One of the two. I had him reading handiness and archaeology, and one of them ticked it off and the other one didn't, even though he did read them both. So he has quite a few skills there that he can read, and he never did do much fishing once he got maxed his mental. So let me take a look at what's in here to see if there's anything that he can read, other than, of course, the vampire lore, which he needs to kind of unlock. And I don't really know that I want him to read the mixology skill right now. So I don't really know what to do with him. He'll just stay out there for now. And I'll hit play. So I'm just going to play through, and I just kind of wanted to, let me see, how is she doing? I guess she probably has to finish writing in there for it. It's still showing it going up, so hopefully this will tick it off, because I really would like her to get that 4th character value, because she's got her, she's level 3 of her career, which is one thing that I said. She's already an A student. She's been a teen for more than the regular 13 days that it is on a normal lifespan, so she's ready to age up to a young adult, I have to say. Just needs that last little, and she didn't get it. Seriously? That's it's just taking her forever to get that emotional control. Let me put that in here. I think we're going to be having a private party, because I think she's going to go jog to clear mind, and let's hope that one ticks it over. And speaking of which, well, Brian can obviously be a teen for a while longer, because he just aged up not very long ago. I can never remember how long they are. I know it's 4 times what it is on normal lifespan, and since they're teens for 13 days on a normal lifespan, then I'd have to multiply that 4 times 13 to come up with, I'm guessing, 52 if I'm doing the math properly. So he's only been he's got 11 days before he's going to be anywhere near being able to age up to a young adult. I think Eric might beat him if he gets all his things, because he's been 6 days, so he's got 7. We have another week at a minimum that Eric will be a child. So that's not actually very long, really, because Eric's the one who needs to age up to a teen. So speaking of which, the goals and the rules for the Abandoned Kids Challenge are down below in the description, as is a link to the original rules, and I have my tweaks that are down there, which I have them needing to get certain, they need to max all their character values. I don't know if I have that in there, but that's sort of my own goal, that I'd like them to max all their character values. And in his case, I'd rather him at least get conflict resolution up, because that's easier to do as a child when you have a young adult or older who can teach them, which of course is my goal with Amelia. is that she should be able to age up and then become a caregiver for the kids and be able to teach the younger ones the conflict resolution. And of course, Brian will have to see whether he can work on that by meeting people. And the longer we're in the save, the more people hopefully there will be around who might need help with conflict resolution. And what's she doing? He's saying goodbye. Okay, so I just got the pop-up. She now has that emotional control. So I think it's a little late to have a full-blown party, but why don't we do it anyways? So I'm going to plan a social event, and I will be back when it is started. So here we go. I started a party. I invited the 2 teen females, the girl who used to live across the street. If I remember, her name was Amy. I can't remember for sure. And yeah, names are escaping me. Hopefully they'll come. I didn't invite too many people because it was so late, but and of course our family. So I'm going to have her blow out the candles. Let me just check quickly. Let me actually stop them from doing what they're doing so they can come in and celebrate the party. And you've been practicing typing plenty long enough, I'm sure you have. So you just need to, you probably shouldn't have been doing that quite so long. And there is I should get ready for a picture. This is who? Morgan. Morgan's who I invited. The name temporarily escaped me. So let me go on to Amelia. Oh, I see. See, Brian had a hat on because he had also been working on his emotional control and doing some jogging, jog to clear mind. So let's get her into place. I'm going to probably pause as soon as I think, yeah, there we go. And I'm going to put into tab mode. Just knocked a pen. And down. And then we'll hit play. And try and get some more pictures. Yeah, failed as always. Or not as always, but as often happens. There we go. There's our Amelia, and she got the 4. She got compassionate from having positive empathy, good manners from having positive manners, and emotional control from having the positive emotional control, which she just got, and responsible from having positive responsibility. So this is just from when her party's going. So, because I have her on the party aspiration temporarily. She's creative. She loves the outdoors. And I have to pick another trait for her. I don't know if she should be family-oriented like her grandfather was, and she did, pick up the pieces and raise her siblings. And perhaps she did that because she was family-oriented and didn't want them all to go into, like, foster care. She could be, an animal, a cat or a dog lover, which I am thinking about getting them a pet. Or she could be one of these, a bookworm or an art lover, since she paints a lot, and she does like to paint a lot. Oh, I think that's because I have that as a club gathering item. Problem with family-oriented is it actually means they want to have a family, like have kids, and I'm not really planning on having her do that. So that may not be... Oh, there's the family-oriented. I couldn't see it. There it is. That may not be the best thing. It might be better to leave that just to, chance or whatever. So I think I'm going to make her a bookworm. That's what I'm going to make her. So there she is. There is our Amelia. And I should put the walls back in cutaway. And is the bar out? You can come over here and make drinks for everyone. Would you make some cream cola? I don't remember if she was on... It doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal about the aspiration. And now we need to socialize. So why don't we have Brian come over and talk to her? And we need to... And it's supposed to have fixed the issue with listening to music at the same time. So why don't we listen to electronica? And yeah, it looks like Amy did come over. She's got quite the outfit. I don't remember putting that on her. Listen to electronica. And there's the drinks. So we need to have drinks. Why don't you make some more? Why don't you make some more drinks for everyone, just so that we have more available for everybody. And hopefully they will count. And I see that... Oh, we have some cake being eaten. So we have... And then why don't you go and listen to this too? And it looks like it's working because it's now saying 2, whereas before it was saying... It says, oh, we got a gift from our dead grandfather. That's always good. And see, it's clicked it off and then it was gone. So, okay, let's see. Come listen. Come listen. Everybody come listen. Please. Eric is in a mean streak. Better than clinging. Honestly. I find clingy really... Well, there we got the drinks and we need to socialize. Can we... Oh, now we can eat the cake. I was hoping the cake wouldn't get eaten before. We need it to have it for this. So we need to call everyone to the meal and hopefully we'll get that done. And let's see. Brian, why are you unhappy? Oh, you gotta go to the bathroom. Well, then go to the bathroom. Don't sit there and drink. Go to the bathroom. You don't want to have an accident. Now, I don't know whether the kids... Let's see whether the kids can compliment their sister. Let me take a look. We can adopt as a caregiver. Oh, great. Of course, we already have those. Conflict resolution decreases. Lovely. She's going to be working on her... She may as well adopt as a caregiver since she's already asking questions. Parenting skill, which you can do until she is a young adult. Though you can, if you have MCC and you can turn it on, that they can learn parenting skill when they are teens still. There we go, heartfelt compliment. I have it paused to try and get those in there. And we have 2 people have eaten cake. So that's good. We need 2 more. I'm still looking for that compliment. We got a lonely recess. Emotional control. Oh, we got conflict resolution. It's her party. Don't be asking her questions. It's too soon. Let her get some parenting skill first. Let me see. Can I find a compliment? They got a deep personal conversation. He doesn't seem to be able to compliment. Maybe it's because he's not high enough in... We'll just talk about favorite animal and just be done with that. And then we are going to see whether Brian can do... Oh, she got parenting level 1. Compliment outfit. There we go. He can compliment her. So can we do any more complimenting? We need more cake being eaten. Oh, I guess at least Amelia is hopefully eating some cake. So that should count as another one. Compliment outfit again. And you can take a piece yourself to eat that cake, and hopefully this will help count as also socializing for the 3 hours that we need to do. We can discuss logic puzzles. I'm thinking maybe they need to be higher in the charisma skill, or else sometimes it's just random and they don't know, or I could be missing it. That's also quite possible, but that's what's happening. So let me take a look and see one more time, just because I don't want it all be coming from Brian if I can handle it, if I can manage that. But so we've got 3 of 4 of the compliments. This is one that we had problems with the other birthday party that we couldn't get. Let me see, can she compliment again? Well, we socialized for 3 hours. We've already got a silver. That's why I'm kind of wanting a gold. We need 1 more compliment. And we can't control the others to compliment her. So we don't really know. Let me see. It's not coming up. I guess she did it once and that's it. Also would help her with her manners. That's the other benefit of doing it. I think Brian maybe already has his, and then we can compliment outfit again. So let's try that. Are you eating the cake, or do you not have anywhere where to sit? Because it's a mess. Okay, so we need that last piece of cake eaten. Why don't you go eat a piece of cake? Because we need cake. We need cake to be eaten. That's what we need. I'm thinking that, oh, there we go. The cake is eaten. Excellent. They got a gold. So we had our birthday. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. What are your needs like? I think you need to go to bed, you guys. You need to go to the bathroom, and then you need to go to sleep. And Amelia, you don't have to go to school tomorrow, so that's really good. So you're going to do that. Have you done all of your homework is the question. You have. Did you do your extra credit work also? No, you didn't. You may as well, because the sooner we'd like you to get your your A as quickly as possible. And though maybe you need to go to sleep more than that. No, you're actually pretty good, because they still are having that high needs from the needs week, so that's good. So you're going to come up here and go to the bathroom and sleep a little bit for the night, or for the rest of the night. But I realized how much time has gone by, so we have a young adult in the house who can now help the kids learn their manners and, more importantly, their conflict resolution. She can also teach responsibility because she got that trait. So that's something that they can teach when they have it. Otherwise, you can't teach it. But, so I think that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!